The following news met the top stories. Sarawak strengthens paddy seed production. Sarawak Premier received courtesy visit from Ministry of Foreign Affairs Secretary General. Sarawak courts green ammonia and digital investment in Tokyo. Assalamualaikum and good evening. The Malaysian Agricultural Research and Development Institute MARDI has become Sarawak's key strategic partner in enhancing the production of high-quality paddy seeds as part of efforts to reduce the nation's reliance on imported rice. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said Sarawak's high potential and vast land area must be supported by the capability to produce paddy seed suited to local soil conditions to strengthen the country's paddy production.
Kalau MARDI boleh tolong Sarawak, banyakkan benih, kita banyak tanah, kita tanamkan dan dapat mengeluarkan hasil padi yang banyak.
He said this when officiating the National Paddy Conference 2025 in Kuching on Tuesday. The Sarawak Premier added that the state government has allocated 14,000 hectares of land in strategic locations, including Tanjung Bijat, Sri Aman, Lingga, Simunjan, Lundu, Spau, Limbang and Lawas, which is expected to yield 240,000 metric tons of rice.
Kita baru allocate 14,000 hektar. Sarawak begitu luas, dia mau sikit baru. Kalau 14 tambah lagi 14 pengarah tanah ada di sini. Kalau 28 hektar, 1000 hektar. Kalau 240 tan, another additional 14,000 hektar. Meaning it must be about 500,000 ton. Dan 500,000 ton, orang Sarawak tak juga banyak, makan banyak. Then, we can share kan untuk seluruh negara. Maknanya kita tidak bergantung dengan Vietnam. Neither are we depending on Cambodia. We are on our own.
Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari also shared the success of a pilot project in Gedong which increased paddy yields from 1.2 tons to 8 tons per hectare through the use of new seed varieties, modern methods and machinery, proving that technology and research can significantly boost the state's agricultural output. Aside from that, he said Sarawak is also actively developing local fertilizer production by utilizing palm oil byproduct and gas to produce urea to ensure that paddy cultivation is not entirely dependent on imported fertilizer supplies. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari received a courtesy visit from the Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Datuk Sri Amran Muhammad Zin, at the complex Satria Pertiwi on Wednesday. In a press conference after the courtesy call, Datuk Sri Amran said the visit was to express appreciation to Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari and the Sarawak government for hosting the 24th Asian-China meeting of senior officials on the declaration of the Code of Conduct DOC on the South China Sea.
Ini merupakan antara mesyuarat utama di peringkat pegawai kanan negara-negara ASEAN dan juga China berhubung dengan usaha sama untuk mencari arah tuju secara kolektif untuk menjamin keamanan, keselamatan dan juga kemakmuran di rantau Asia Tenggara dan spesifikally dalam konteks bagaimana kita boleh tingkatkan kerjasama dalam isu-isu berhubung dengan Laut Cina Selatan.
He stressed that the meeting did not focus on boundary or jurisdictional issues, but rather on two main priorities, which are ensuring that all parties continue to respect the principles enshrined in the DOC and advancing negotiation to finalize the Code of Conduct COC for the South China Sea.
Kita punya target, kita punya target untuk menamatkan rundingan pada bulan Julai tahun 2026. So masa tarikh akhir, deadline semakin hampir dan kita perlu tingkatkan lagi usaha rundingan secara lebih agresif, lebih aktif supaya draft COC ini dapat dimuktamadkan mengikut jadual.
Sarawak continues to make strides as a high-tech and eco-friendly investment destination, with Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan leading a series of strategic meetings with international investors in Tokyo on Tuesday. The discussion focused on opportunities for the development of next-generation green ammonia as well as investment in the digital economy in line with the state's Sustainable Development Direction and the aspiration of the Sarawak Hydrogen Economy Roadmap. The first meeting involved a digital company interested in investing in a database project in Sarawak. The project is currently at the feasibility study stage and is expected to have a positive impact on the development of the state's digital ecosystem. Dato' Amar Awang Tengah also held a meeting with First Ammonia, a US-based company that is collaborating with Danish technology leader Topsoe to explore the potential of developing a next-generation green ammonia production facility in Sarawak. Commenting on the meetings, he welcomed the interest of international investors, noting that it aligns with Sarawak's development direction. However, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah emphasized that incoming investments must deliver mutual benefits, including job creation, technology transfer, skills development, and economic spillovers that benefit local suppliers, contractors, and communities. The formation of cooperative ties between Sarawak and NEC Corporation is welcome to drive digital transformation and sustainable growth, particularly in areas of digital government, aviation, and cyber security. According to Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, public-private partnerships and targeted investment, including in artificial intelligence AI, cyber security, integrated circuit design, and digital services are key to realize the state's development strategies. He underscored Sarawak's commitment to become an economy that is renewable, resource-based, environmentally sustainable, as well as technology-driven. Therefore, he said partnership with global technology leaders such as NEC can facilitate Sarawak in achieving these goals, bringing benefit to both investors and the local community through job creation, technology transfer, and economic spin-offs. He said this when speaking at the NEC Super Tower in Tokyo on Tuesday. At the same meeting, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah also outlined Sarawak's strategic vision to accelerate its post-COVID-19 development strategy, PCDS 2030, and Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint, SDE 2030. As such, the Minister for International Trade, Industry and Investment invited NEC Corporation to explore strategic digital and sustainable investment in Sarawak, noting that this state offers competitive electricity and water tariffs, attractive tax incentive, a skilled workforce, and a business-friendly environment. The Sarawak International Open Tenpin Bowling Championship 2025 returns this year with over 160,000 ringgit in cash prizes up for grabs. Sarawak Minister for Youth, Sport and Entrepreneur Development Dato' Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah said the tournament would have a positive impact on the state's economy.
Because
When they are down here, they have to stay somewhere. That helps the hotel industry. They have to eat our food. That helps the restaurants. They will be going sightseeing. Definitely, they will bring back a little bit of souvenirs. That also help our souvenir as well, our handicraft industry. They will be visiting our museum. They will be visiting our orangutan. They will be visiting our Sarawak Cultural Village. In some way, that helps in increasing the number of visitors that come in, and I'm very, very pleased to see from January until July, our tourism receipt have exceed 1 billion a month, 1 billion ringgit a month.
He said in a press conference on the organization of the tournament in Kuching on Wednesday. He also praised the Amateur Tenpin Bowling Association of Sarawak, ABAS, for offering a prize structure capable of attracting international players, including 20,000 for the champions of both the Open and Classified Division, with prizes awarded up to 40th place. The tournament, which will be held from 8 to 13 September at Megaland Sarawak, marked its 7th edition and has received recognition from the International Bowling Federation IBF, the Asian Bowling Federation ABF, and the Malaysian Tenpin Bowling Congress MTBC. Meanwhile, ABAS President Sunny C. Poheng said this year's championship is expected to attract participation from 10 countries, namely Singapore, Thailand, Japan, Hong Kong, India, Bangladesh, Chinese Taipei, Brunei Darussalam, the Philippines, and the United States, along with 9 Malaysian states. In addition, the annual Sabati Cup will also be held on 9 September with entry fees channeled to charity. And that's the English edition with me, Fida'iy Hannan. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. A montage highlighting the National Paddy Conference 2025 in Kuching on Tuesday concludes the bulletin tonight. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.